So Lumin's about keeping seniors or people living with disability connected to family, friends, to their provider and safe in their home.
And loneliness is the trigger for all the nasty stuff. So early onset of chronic conditions, 27% increase in early mortality, 30% increase in stroke and heart disease.
These are great examples of people that have been in the home and they've become isolated from family who might live overseas or interstate, people that had lost contact with family and friends, and it's also with clients that were looking at engaging more with their provider or getting more from their provider as well. We've had so many great examples and people are really passionate about the product. We've had interactions where seniors have seen grandkids for the first time via video calling on the device, which is one of the things it does. They've seen kids with beards for the first time who are mature age kids. We've had carers who have been able to leave the home, unpaid carers, because they're secure in knowing that they can be contacted if something goes wrong. So we're very proud of the difference we make to people's lives through the use of the product. And really the product's about addressing isolation and loneliness, which we know is a trigger for all the bad stuff. Early onset of chronic conditions, 27% increase in early mortality and 30% increase in things like stroke, which is a physical manifestation of being lonely. So if we do our part right and we keep families connected and we keep seniors connected with the outside world, we can address some of these issues.
And is there anything else on the market out there that's like this?
There's a combination of products that people can use, but what we've done with the product is we've taken away the barriers for them to be able to use technology, because technology is not always something that our market might use. Quite often they're tech-shy people, and we've had to make sure that the whole experience is easy. And by doing that, it's a combination of hardware and software. We remotely monitor and manage the device, so there's no passwords. There's no updates, there's no problems. It's completely monitored and managed by us, which makes it very easy for the customer to access what they need, which is information and communication with family and friends.
Let's have a look at the product.
So we've got the screen here. There's an app that family and friends download on their smartphone. So if you picture, my dad has this in his home, and my sister and I have the app. There's also a portal for providers to log in to communicate with one-on-one with customers or en masse with customers as well. But if we go through the functions very quickly, 3 things. Simplifying communication. So by that, if you want to make a phone call, you can simply go in, click on the person and make a phone or a video call. Messaging. So from within the app, I can go in and I can go into messages, write a message to Dad. That will appear on here with single touch replies if we want, which makes it really easy for Dad to reply. Calendars, so this is my ability of creating medication reminders, and I can do this right from the app within Calendar. So medication reminders or general events to keep Dad in touch with the family calendar. And then beyond that, it's really about keeping them connected to the outside world. So photos from the family directly from the app, podcasts, games, news and weather, as well as the ability of providing things like radio, which is something that really helps people, if they are isolated, stay in contact.
And what's your association with Mepacs?
Well, we're here on the Mepacs stand. We've teamed up with Mepacs, who are a fantastic provider of duress services. They've got a 24/7 medically trained call centre, and they reply very quickly. I think it's guaranteed within 2 minutes to emergency response. So one of the things that's really important to us is to keep people safe in their home. And with Mepacs now, just by simply pressing the button on the screen, it will contact the call centre, as you can hear. The call centre will call in and you'll get a video call. The screen will automatically answer and there'll be a video call. So the people in the call centre will be able to see and hear what's going on. As well as that, We've got the ability of checking on people's wellness. So it's about emergencies, but it's also making sure that people are okay and really preventing these emergencies. So for example, we can pop something up on the screen which just gauges a response of how they're feeling, and if they're in trouble, request a call. And with Mepacs, we can really deliver on that safety element of the product, which is obviously really important to family and to the individual.
And what's in the future for Lumin?
Oh, the future is amazing. We're so excited about what we can do with the product because effectively we've got a stable managed hub, so we can look at how we can connect to wearables and smart home and offer more services to seniors, and a whole lot of other strategies around we can help providers deliver services to the screen. So in a consumer-directed care world, if you want the service, you can simply click on the screen and get that delivered by the provider, which in this, with consumer-directed care, providers are looking at how they can deliver, a better service with less time involved. And the screen being in the home, being accessible and really easy to use, is a really unique opportunity for them to do that.